Last time on The Expanse, things were kind of starting to get a little crazy. We were introduced to quite a few new situations. We met Mineo, we lost Mineo, we met Melba, and honestly, I was surprised by the pill. I knew there were like focus pills that allowed people to sharpen their focus and pay attention and stuff. I didn't realize that there were physical pills to the extent of the one Melba took that made her basically a superhero. I'm immediately curious, well, how long do they last? What kind of toll does it take on you physically to take such a pill? It was pretty cool. We also got to know a few new people hanging out with Naomi and Drummer. I love the dynamic with the new, I guess is he like the first officer, two drummers, leadership, and the kind of power dynamic they already have. And part of that power dynamic, I think I might be reading into it. I think he's genuinely trying to keep her from overstepping and behaving in the way that Belters used to behave, trying to say, if we're going to be on the same level with Earth and Mars, then we need to act like it. And I think there's a small dose of irony because of his pirate past, which I think is fun. He's an interesting character and a great addition. I'm a little sad that Naomi is separated from the rest of the Roci crew, but I have to assume at some point they'll be reunited as the story in this third book continues. Back on the Roci, we were introduced to the film crew that's kind of there, at least the reporter and the camera operator. An interesting and potentially shady dynamic. They're funding them, I suppose, which is kind of great. I thought that was a fun little dynamic to introduce those characters and ease us into how things have changed in is it roughly 6 months or so since the previous episode? And I liked that. I do hope that from this episode onward, we just kind of stick to the Roci's point of view, though. It's nice to kind of be feeling like a fish out of water every now and then, but I also just want to be hanging out with my people. And even though Prax is back on Ganymede, I still hope we see or hear from him at some point in the future. And yeah, Bobby's back with her crew now, but she'll be back too, right? She actually made an appearance, so she'll be back too, right? Either way, it just leaves me feeling like we're in for some very interesting storytelling this season, and I cannot wait to get to it. So let's experience this episode for the very first time. Melba. Melba was oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just saw the special appearance by Thomas Jane. I completely forgot about that little tidbit fact, that big bomb drop of an ending there. That's what we need to pick up our story with right now. I need more information about that immediately. Thank you. Not immediately. Okay. UN fleet approaching the ring. Yeah. Oh.
This vessel should have pancaked with him, but it's fully intact.
What?
So, what killed him?
Probes should tell us more.
So interesting.
We need to send them inside that thing now that it's awake.
We send probes to investigate. They fire a human guinea pig into its eye. And Belters think they're ready to join the family of nations?
It wasn't a probe. He's a slingshotter out of series. He's some kid trying to impress a girl back home.
Correct. She knows.
We triggered something before we understood it. Maybe the structure isn't an entrance, but an exit.
Huh.
A little tired.
Get up here. You gotta see this.
Okay, we're not going to address Miller's appearance at all at the moment.
And Ring woke up. And I do not think it was too happy about being poked in its sleep. This never ends.
Correct.
What do you mean, Holden?
I need coffee.
Same, bro.
I'm not one of these guys that's into fate and all that, but I guess I am.
We change as we have new experiences.
You know, out of all the places
Hopefully.
in the whole system that we could be, and we're here.
Yeah.
They blame us yet for the rock hopper going in there?
Our radio silence so far.
But they're gonna assume we had something to do with it and hang whatever happens on the OPA.
I was specifically promised by Anderson Dawes that I could be the cynic on this ship.
The Innes didn't invite us out here. They don't want us.
Out here is our home, not theirs.
Being in charge sucks the big falota.
You wear it well.
It does, though. That's Miller, right?
Father, hot coffee in the parking lot.
You know he wants his coffee.
So this is happening.
Yeah.
Bones like chalk.
Are you trying to talk to me?
Yes.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa. What?
Coffee?
Sure.
Huh? Did she just come in and sit down that fast?
My investors paid good money for access to the Roci and its crew.
Who are your investors, I wonder?
I need your full commitment. People want to see this story through your eyes, but something is troubling you, and it's not just that ring. I have my master's in cognitive psychology, and I know when I look into someone's eyes, when there's more to a story, I want you to trust me. I won't betray that trust so that we can get your story out to everyone.
But not every story should be told.
Yeah.
Possibly this one should, but...
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe for now, leave out the part that he's seeing a dead man. Presumably, he's the only one seeing the dead man.
So many words.
She's all about the prestige. Man, wasn't expecting to see his face that close, huh? Yeah. I am so intrigued by this character that I do not understand. She's not like some cold, calculated assassin spy. Like she's what appeared to be planting a bomb on a ship or activating a bomb on a ship. So it makes me wonder what's driving her character to this. Is she in trouble? Someone holding her family hostage? Where does her allegiance lie? And final question. Can she cover up this event so that nobody else knows? I don't think so. It's way too much evidence. But sometimes you gotta give it the good old college try.
I have to come get you. I'm logging the delay.
Okay, what was that one? Strength. Again. Oh! Well, she got him to fit in a somewhat unexpected manner. Holy crap. She's gonna get the job done. I did not expect her to bash that man's head in such a literal sense.
To our foolish and fearless young rockhopper.
I don't know if I would toast to him or not, but...
The Inners would have waited outside that ring for a whole generation. Tapping.
He certainly sped up. They wouldn't have been smushed.
He kicked the door open and threw on the light switch. That's how Belters built this whole damn system.
Still don't know if it's a good thing that he turned on the light switch or not. Time
What
will
did
tell.
I tell you about being in here?
No.
Are you a little deaf as well?
I know, I'm sorry. Should I be holding out hope at all?
You should not.
Now, what was he doing? Oh, he's doing his own brain scan. Yeah, results within normal range. We know there's no protomolecule, right? Well, I guess we don't know that. I suppose he did start seeing Miller the moment Mineo woke up, flipped on the switch, right? So
gets paid to drink on the job, gets paid again to sleep off his hangovers.
Shut the up.
Easy, kid.
That's a decent man.
You don't turn in your coveralls to the company, you don't get your deposit
More than I
back.
can say for most of the people I've met up here.
Not my funeral.
oh. I honestly, man, I don't know what to make of her, but like the sheer amount of regret and pain she feels over what happened makes me really like her.
Damn doors and corners. I mean, that's what they get you.
Doors and corners.
What's with the hat?
It's his hat, man.
Keeps the rain off my head.
I know you didn't get to see it before, but it really helps his character.
Never learned to clear a room. I kept telling him, I said, there's doors and corners, kid. If you don't clear the room, if you don't come in slow, that room will eat you.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh, this could mean something.
You're dead.
I'm just an investigator now. I find things.
Okay.
What are you trying to find?
Gogresia. They're running an unlicensed brothel down in Sector 18. Now down there,
You. My blood is clean. You're not here, which at least explains the stupid act.
And Alex. No, Amos. Why am I mixing up their names all of a sudden?
That may have looked weird.
Hey, none of my business. Anything you need to get off your chest. I'm not much help, but I also don't judge.
That's valid, yeah.
Break some if you have to, I don't care. Just not the coffee maker again.
I'm all right, Amos. I mean, I will.
I would like you to confide in somebody. Yes, check the security feeds. Prove that he's not there physically. I assumed he wasn't there physically, that it was in Holden's head. Rather, it's a delusion or real. I assume it's real. It's fascinating.
A leap ahead, perhaps to the very face of God. And we mustn't meet it with our fears. We must open our hearts and our minds to greet it.
And our wallets. Why don't you buy some of that coffee? I do. One coffee, one Bloody Mary. Keeps my ratio in balance.
We get the answers to our most profound questions.
He is good, though. I mean, he's got that thing with the words.
Look to God. Our capacity for compassion is
Excuse me.
I am thrilled that it looks like her story is going to intersect with Melba.
Excuse me.
I mean, to even notice that is impressive.
Do you need something? Thank you. No.
He was having a full-on conversation with
Oh,
himself.
Amos and Alex.
who doesn't talk to themselves, though, now and then?
Me.
All right. Most of us do, though, Amos. It's,
Not the way Holden was, I don't think. What is this guy doing? I'm certain this is really bad. Interesting. I'm looking at the circuitry running through his body.
I caught him with his arm in the auto dock, so I read his... What? You did it?
Hell yeah, I did. In the interest of the ship.
You checked out his auto dock logs. That is a serious breach of trust, man. Come on. So what did the logs say?
There it is.
He ran a scan on himself for the protomolecule infection 35 times.
Obsessive a little bit. 2 would have been enough.
We gotta do something, man. You remember XO back on the camp? Yeah. One day he's singing sea shanties and planting daffodils. The next day he's waving a 6-gun around trying to put up...
Calm down. Sorry, man.
Do you believe the mind can manifest things?
If those hopes and fears are powerful enough. More so if they're the result of synchronicity.
What's that word? Synchron...
Coincidence, but not coincidence.
You have everything stored on that, right?
Show me the news report. The moment the Belter kid went through the ring. I want to see your footage of me.
Matches?
It happened at the same time.
Yes. We validated its authenticity. This is real. This is happening. He should be able to talk about it.
What? No.
Not to
Your
her.
brain just exploded. I have brain matter all over me.
Oh, I love the way she described that.
Hold it!
I have brain matter all over me. I'm going to use that doing something else at some point.
They find things.
You were saying something? The Grigas in Sector 18, the rookie?
Have we talked before? When I exceed my boundary conditions, that's when they kill me.
Huh.
Who are they? Why me?
You have a ship. See, you're a tool that goes places. I'm a tool that finds things. We're
Team?
we're tools.
Well, okay. But they can work together as tools to build what? Don't touch me. I know she doesn't want to detonate it. I'm so confident in that. But yet she is doing it. I'm sure she had no choice. Whoa.
A UN ship just got blown to scrap.
Pulse shifter is down. Electron power is down. Repeat. Pulse shifter.
You showed up at the exact moment the ring was activated.
It reaches out. 13 times a second, it reaches out, but nothing answers. So it builds the investigator. The investigator looks, but he does not find, so it kills the investigator. It kills the investigator over and over.
Talking about him. So it keeps building him, sending him out, and killing him, and until what?
Until it finds a door that wasn't there before.
A door that wasn't there before. Did he just gain a reflection? Did he just gain physical form?
So I'm at this unlicensed brothel, right? It's egregious. Down in Sector 18. It's an hothead rookie. I keep telling him, you know, watch your doors and corners, pal. You don't come rushing into a room with your dick hanging out.
Holden! We need you right now. Just 1 second.
I'll get rid of them.
Oh, he's trying so hard. Ah, gone.
UN ship just went up. Guys, something's going on with the Roci.
Yeah, the camera guy doing some inappropriate things.
What is this?
I'm James Holden.
Speaking on behalf of the outer planet.
What the heck?
Earth and Mars believe the ring is theirs to investigate.
To claim, and are already plotting ways to control it. I'm here to declare for the OPA that Belters are the only legitimate benefactors of the ring. Whatever it may ultimately prove to be.
What?
We've struck at the Inner's vessels, and we will strike again.
Jesus Christ.
What the did you do?
He didn't.
Not me. Well, it's coming from inside our ship. We'll kill the thing. I can't. I'm locked out.
Did you do this?
No. I'll vouch for him.
You haven't been yourself lately.
Maybe you're not in control.
I know myself, and that is not me.
And we will strike again.
He wants them to fire on us. He's trying to start the next war.
That was not Holden.
She knows.
Some kind of trap. Take a closer look at the footage.
We not got time for that. Hail the Roci, get Holden on comms and tell him he has 10 seconds to retract.
We have to fire on the Rocinante. We have to do it now.
No,
It is
Ashford,
the
you
only way they'll know that the OPA disavows James Holden, otherwise they will kill this ship along with his.
And he's making logical sense.
If you want to save the behemoth, you have to prove to them that we are not with him.
Where's my open channel?
The Rosie's not responding. Just let me try.
No more time for try. Arm the missile system and get me a channel to the UNN fleet commander.
Robert, listen to me! You know Holden isn't capable of what we just saw!
He would never.
UN's target locked us. All I got is drive control.
Still no comms?
Nothing. Now the Behemoth's target locked us. Behemoth's an OPA ship. They gotta fire at us.
Amos is just like, if they don't have a choice, he's logical.
What do? You cannot run a missile. Yeah, but we don't gotta sit here and be their target practice.
Holden, what's wrong with you? We gotta push. Get back into a couch.
We're not gonna outrun their fire.
I can get a key.
You can't. Somebody crippled this ship. It was all a setup.
Holden, you are not.
The only hope we have is for me to just give me 1 minute alone.
Open up or I'll Alex override.
All we've been through.
Trust.
How many times have I asked you to trust me?
None.
I'm asking you now.
1 minute.
What a powerful moment.
When OPA operative claims responsibility for the attack on our ship, and you profess no knowledge.
We are prepared to fire on the Rocinante. Let us take care of our own.
You have 1 minute.
Don't do it.
Fire!
Again, she doesn't have a choice, but.
What's happening?
Grid overload. Need to divert more juice to the weapon system.
Oh.
One hell of a warship.
Is maybe that just a little bit of the result of it not actually being designed for that purpose? Get there.
Come on, Miller, give me something.
Going to a room too fast, kid.
Going to a room too fast.
The room eats you.
The room eats you. This is incredible.
Inbound missile!
Yep. Time's up. Time's up.
Alex needs to slow the ship down or we're all dead.
Slow down.
You need to change course and go inside the ring right now.
No way.
That is an order. Slow the Roci down.
It eats you. Is that really what Miller was trying to say?
Massive decel. Right before the ring. Try not to stroke us out.
Okay.
How do you know all this about the ring?
Because Miller told me.
Yes! Here we go. Oh, man.
Alex! Do what the cap said. It's gonna be nasty.
Yup.
They're going for the ring.
Oh my gosh. This is peak insanity.
They're dead.
No, they're not. I will quit watching this show if they blow up and die right now. No, I wouldn't, but I'd be real confused and angry. Okay, guys. Here it comes. Nope. Nope, here's the episode. Don't do it. Just say it was a fake out. It was a fake out. What happened? I fully expected the credits to roll. Okay, a little bit of blood, not as bad as Mineo. All right, crew. Whoa, did time freeze? Yeah, it's kind of seeming like time froze, or maybe time just moving really slowly. Or maybe Holden's moving really fast. That's the end of the episode, of course. Okay. What? This episode possibly, like the final moments, maybe raise more questions than any single ending of an episode up until now. What a strange episode this was. It definitely was a little bit of a slow burn, and then it just accelerated into hyperspeed at the end there in those final moments. I don't understand, but I love everything that's happening with Holden and Miller. And I'm totally shook and impressed by the exchanges Amos and Holden had in this episode. You know, how many times have I asked you to trust me? None. But I tell you, it speaks volumes to the trust. Oof, man, I'm emotional. It speaks volumes to the trust Amos does have in Holden, that when Holden says, Miller told me, Amos basically didn't bat an eye. I was just like, okay, Alex, do what he says. Do what he says. Let's do it. And I don't understand exactly what they did, but I can't wait to watch the next one as a follow-up to see what it does. Because wow. And the people watching, I mean, you know, this is how it works. Everyone can see what's happening, and they're paying attention, and they're following, and they're all looking like, what the heck is the Roci doing? What are they? This is insane. And yet we're right on the cusp. Okay, now we got to backtrack a little bit and just talk a little bit bigger picture here, because who blew up that ship and then crafted the message from Holden blaming the OPA and taking credit for it? That's an insanity move, and it's fascinating. Now, Melba, I think this is really just a speculation on my part, but I really think that she's being manipulated or strong-armed into working for whoever it is. I don't know about the documentary crew. My instinct is to trust the woman. I haven't caught her name. I think she's just in it for the prestige, and whoever she's working for, I don't know. But that cameraman, definitely don't trust him. I think it's clear he implanted the message and kind of hampered the controls of the Roci. And if we survive this, I'm sure the team will come to the conclusion that somebody's responsible on the ship for what happened and take appropriate action. I don't know what that action is going to be, and I can't wait to find out. I do love the brief interaction Melba had with Anna. I think I just appreciate that, you know, we don't just have these two main characters off on their own. They are on the same ship and potentially could interact in the future. Maybe Anna will even be able to help Melba kind of get out from whatever, you know, again, I don't know the situation, but maybe she's in a position where she could use some help, and maybe Anna can give her that help. I'm really rooting for it. As far as everything else, this episode ended in a place that I did not expect, and it really was amazing, and I'm glad that I got to watch it today. Thank you for watching with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.